So I saw a video, right? And it said narcissist pandemic. Okay. It said it is like a narcissist pandemic at this point. And when I very first discovered narcissism was in 2018, but there was plenty other videos online way before then, like even way back in the early 2000s, before it really became worse and worse. So that tells you something. There's going to be more and more and more and more and more and more narcissists created because they're not. Some people say they're born that way, but me, from the experience I've seen, I feel like it is something that is taught. It is something that they're learning, and it was never corrected. And then as they got older, they just grew more and more into that monster. If you are in a relationship with a narcissist, okay, and regardless of whether you've got a proper diagnosis, if you've checked off all those boxes, and your life is continuing to get worse and worse and worse with that person, please leave. Do not stay. Get out. Okay, and something that I don't see talked about enough, Dr. Ramani, if you have ever studied narcissism, you have definitely come across Dr. Ramani. Shout out to you. You're amazing. If you have come across her channel, she emphasizes it a lot more than the other channels I've seen. But I want to remind you, if you have not really tuned into Dr. Ramani, that there's a little empathy for the narcissist. I'm pretty sure when you see this title, you guys are going to be like, what in the hell? But hear me out. There is a little empathy for the narcissist because they were taught that way. They were pretty much groomed that way by mother, father, or both parties. Okay, I want to do more videos on how parents really fuck up people in the world. Now, you have people such as myself and other people that we don't want to be anything like someone or something that hurt us, but narcissists are not that way. If anything, that narcissist actually looks up to the parent, even if they act like they don't, because the narcissist that I was with, hey, pretended like whatever, I don't really care for my parents, whatever. But no, they're literally the blueprint for whatever narcissist. And again, it's either because they were overly praised, which is most of the time, they were overly praised, or they were overly they were neglected, like they didn't even matter pretty much to their parents. But a lot of the ones I've seen, especially with the covert narcissists, is that the parents gave them overly praise, like praised them about everything. But then when it came time for discipline, there was crickets. There was nothing. So there's a little empathy there, but then you still have to hold that narcissist accountable overall, because when you know better, you do better. But the sad part is that the narcissist really, it's kind of like when you know better, you do better. It's some type of demonic transition, because whatever age they start to turn to that narcissist, and it's always at a younger age. It's definitely before they hit like 25, 26. Most narcissists are narcissists at least by the age of 21. You know, it's kind of like some type of demonic transition. They don't learn anything once that age happens. So let's just say, for example, they became a narcissist at 16. If you meet that narcissist at 40, for example, that narcissist is still 16 in a 40-year-old's body. And they did not process anything else they learned, especially as far as emotions are involved. They're stunted. So you're really dealing with a stunted individual. And the thing is, they all do this triangulation BS. Okay, we know about the love bombing, the devaluing, and then the discard. That is how you recognize them. And again, it's different with the covert and the overt, the malignants, okay, the ones that's just proud, like out here, like I ain't trying to hide shit, that there's different things with them, but for the most part, they all follow that same blueprint. And then when it comes to parenting narcissism, that style is different, because they're not like in love with you. If anything, they already hate you. But so they're not going to do much love bombing, but you'll see that triangulation thing, and especially if you have siblings. But something happened to them down the line, and whatever age, again, at least before 21 or 25, they're stuck. But then they're still out here in society with everyone else. acting like a normal individual. And again, they know how to hide it really well, especially if you're not experiencing narcissism. Most narcissists get over on people that don't even know that narcissism exists. Or maybe they dealt with a covert, but they didn't deal with a malignant, or vice versa. But once you've been burned and you do your research and you realize, so damn, this is the demonic devil I was dealing with, of course you're not going to deal with other ones. But some people have been hacked by like 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, now that I'm awakened, I'm woke, I'm open. Oh hell no. I would be a narcissist's worst nightmare. But for the people, again, who don't know what they're dealing with, that's why this pandemic is getting worse and worse. And so yeah, that's why more and more people need to make their videos. So like this is like flooding, and I'm seeing it already. I've heard about narcissists talk way more now than ever before, on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok especially, all of it, YouTube. So keep doing what you guys are doing. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I'm gonna probably go into a longer video because again, narcissism is gonna be on my channel. I'm gonna do another video coming up of how to heal from narcissist abuse in lovers and in parenting, and things to avoid going forward. So you guys are gonna see more videos from this from me, of course, with other mixture of things. But stay safe out there. If you feel as though that person is a narcissist and you've checked off those boxes and it's a pattern, look out for that pattern. Then it's time to go. Don't waste any more time, and especially if you've already identified that person is a damn narcissist. And I know, it's hard to break away from their grip and their grasp because you've been addicted. You've been on like a up and down, back and forth roller coaster for I don't even know how long. But if you truly, truly love yourself, and especially if you have kids or you look forward to having kids or whatever, your future period, please let go. They're not worth it. And you will look back and see like, damn, what the fuck was I thinking? What the was I really thinking? So the sooner you get away, the better. The sooner you can heal and recover. But I'm going to wrap this up now. I love you all. God loves you. Thank you for your support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.